Okay, here we are again, YouTube. It is day 3, and it's 10:30 at night, and I figure, the trains are going by. Can you hear it? You can't hear it, but I love it. I love this time of night for us to communicate. I get you all to myself. But so today, here's what I worked on today. So yesterday I was talking to you about setting goals. Okay, so listing the things that you want, that you really, really want, not just your necessity items. I was talking about the Q8 and all that. I wasn't very specific, but the goals, the things that you want, the most, and I was extravagant in things that I wanted, and listing all those things. Well, looking at that list every single day in the morning, and then the goals, and then what I need to accomplish that, that income that we talked about also, is one part of it. And the other part of it is that I said I listen to things that help me change the way I feel and think about money. And so, today, it came up that how are you thinking about money? And what would you grow up believing about money? And my thing was that when I was really little, there was a lot of money. After my parents got divorced, there was no money. And I had a nanny, and I had a big house, and my parents were gone a lot. They were in Switzerland, they were here, they were there. And then after they got divorced, all that came to an end. So I guess I associate that together. And then there's those limiting beliefs that you grow up hearing, and I say them now, like that's expensive, we don't have enough money for that. Look at the checking account. We can't afford that, and those are things that I say now. And I have to stop saying and retrain my little brain to not be thinking in lack, basically. And so coming up with that list of things that you believe about money, it doesn't matter, just come up with your list of 10 things that you either grew up with or that you believe or you associate. People associate money with having money with taxes and that being horrifying, and they don't even have the money and they're worried about the taxes, and examples were given like that. So it's interesting to do that, so I did. And then what you would say otherwise. So you need to retrain your brain. So in the retraining your brain thing, I've come across lots of videos that I watch in the morning where you're hearing these brain entrainment things, and I do like some of them. I really do, because when I'm feeling inadequate, sad, whatever the negative thought is, I can come back and replace it with any of these really great thoughts. I love my wealth. I love having money. I love being able to travel. I love my Q8. I love this. I love that. And I love being able to come back and take any negative thought. And really, this is about controlling your thoughts. And they say that about 2 or 3% of our brains are actively being used every single day. Otherwise, we're just kind of running on autopilot. So it's a big, huge deal to start taking control over your thoughts every day, and starting at the beginning of the day, right when you wake up, because right when you wake up, you start dealing with your issues and your problems and the negatives and the stuff. So it's important to just start right there and then, and get control over those negative thoughts and habits and things that you do and change them. And so I've been practicing this for at least a week or two. And I'm starting to kind of notice a bit of a difference. Like, it's not that I don't have bad days. And let me just share with you guys that I am so happy to have this outlet, and so happy about some of the responses and messages that I've been getting. Are still not a lot of people. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I've gotten a couple of the best messages and the best feedback. I love you and I thank you. I thank you very much for that, because I really kind of need that in my life right now, just in my life. I need positive feedback. I need you guys to say yes. And you have, and it's been really super sweet. So let me throw that in there. And then go back to this. But it's really important to train your brain and say positive things, give yourself positive feedback. And they were saying that, communication about what you tell yourself is like 90%. You know how we talk about being aware of something is usually that's the first part of getting it. You're 90% there. If you can become aware of the problem, then you can kind of fix it and go from there. So in the same way, learning and noticing that you are not consciously using your thoughts productively in the day, during the day. And I started with just the mornings, and now it's getting easier to get a hold of those thoughts and actions all day. But there are certain situations that I'm still struggling with. But I picked two. Remember that? Yesterday, we picked two things, and we are looking for all of the skills and things that we need to have. Okay. So while I may feel, and the focus is also too, always keep in mind, my focus right now is on money. So that is the focus, building wealth and building streams of income and doing that. So then, okay, so that's what that was about today. And so you might want to do that, you might not. But, make the list and then try to make sure you're telling yourself positive thoughts about money. So then the next thing that I did was I created a Instagram account, and I linked up I also have a Facebook, and I linked up a business page, and I have no clue what I'm doing with these things. Even my granddaughter is like, oh my goodness, you need my help. I'm like, kinda I do, because I don't know what I'm doing with all these things. I really don't. I'm just kind of learning how to use them, and really what is Instagram for, right? And so I did that, and that's all leading to me setting up services and products and being able to share across these platforms, all of them, and then be able to create more streams of income that way. So that's what I did today. And I also made another call to another company that I'm interested in selling one of their products. And so I'll wait for a call back because it's Saturday, so I probably won't hear from them until Monday. But that's what I did. Yay! Thank you so much. Subscribe and leave those messages of encouragement, and I encourage you. Thank you so much, you guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.